New tonight, two paragliders who fell into the ocean were rescued by sheriff's deputies. It happened this afternoon just east of Nobu Restaurant in Malibu. NBC4's Darsha Philips is in Calabasas tonight with more from those deputies. Darsha.
Well, Kathy, sheriffs say those paragliders were screaming in the ocean, yelling for help in Spanish, saying that they were sinking. And the fog was so thick that the responding deputies couldn't even see where they were. But those deputies say that they were not going to let those paragliders drown. Deputy Christopher Matkin and Deputy Savak Gregorian did not hesitate, stripping off their safety equipment and rushing into the ocean at Carbon Beach in Malibu to save two paragliders who landed in the ocean around 12:30 Friday afternoon.
When we first got there, the fog was very dense. We could only make out the outline of the parachute. Once we got closer to the water's edge, we were able to see the two victims in the water.
The deputies swam out about 75 yards to reach the two paragliders, a man and a woman who were struggling to stay afloat because they were being dragged down by their gliders.
It was a tense situation because both of the victims were pulling down on everyone and dragging us under, but we were able to calm them down.
We got there and they were entangled in the cables and stuff with the parachute. Deputy Matkin and I took our knives out. We started trying to cut them out, free them from the lines. And then we realized, hey, we got to start swimming up.
Jeff Brown, vice president of San Diego Hang Gliding and Paragliding Association, says the paragliders were in a worst case scenario.
Landing in water is one of the scariest things that you can happen because you can get caught in the lines.
And Jeff says the fog that blanketed the coast Friday likely disoriented the paragliders.
You can be turning and think you're going straight. You can be flying straight and think you're turning.
This is video of paragliders in other parts of the state gliding through fog and clouds. The fog the paragliders encountered Friday was much thicker as they tried to land on the beach. The deputies were able to safely bring both paragliders to shore.
They were grateful. They were very thankful. Came up and one of the male victims jumped up, started giving us hugs and shaking our hands and thanking us. It was good.
The deputies now being hailed as heroes.
Without their heroic efforts, this situation would have ended quite differently.
And in true hero fashion, Deputy Matkin and Deputy Gregorian shrugged it off, saying they were just doing their jobs. And LA County Fire also responded and swam out to help those paragliders. The deputies saying this was really a team effort to get these victims to safety. Those paragliders were briefly checked out and then released. Reporting live from Calabasas, I'm Darsha Philips. We'll send it back to you.